Hello, I'm JT Quicks. I love you all. You're all awesome, okay? This week, we're going to talk about how to remove your corruption, okay? When we remove our fear, we will remove the corruption known as prejuditism and hate, okay? That's what we're going to talk about this week, okay? When we remove the fear, when we remove our fear, we remove our corruption, known as prejuditism and hate, which is evil, okay? Prejuditism and hate is evil, okay? This is the same corruption that Jesus was going after. Jesus was going after prejuditism when he was alive. That's the corruption he was talking about, okay? He was talking about removing this corruption. He was going after this corruption, okay? When he was alive. He was in the war for heaven too, when he was alive, okay? All right? Because his love is powerful and unbreakable, okay? That's why he was in the war for heaven too, okay? Because his love is powerful and unbreakable, all right? 11 years ago, well, let's say 12 years ago. Now it's 2024. Happy New Year. Let's say 12 years ago now, I accidentally delivered my soul to heaven. Okay? All right? I see the truth in real time. I see evil. I see prejudice and hate. I see evil. Okay? I see the dictatorship of evil. Okay? All right? I see the truth in real time. And I see Satan. Okay? I see Satan. Satan can't hide from me anymore. Okay? All right? Because I accidentally delivered my soul to heaven. This increased the forces of my love. So I see the truth from heaven. Okay? Satan is fear. Fear is Satan. Satan can't hide from me anymore. Okay? What else? My love reacts because I delivered my soul to heaven and I conquered evil. I conquered evil, yeah. And because I conquered evil, my love reacts against fear. Okay? This is how I know that prejudgment and hate, prejudice and hate is created from fear. Because when my love reacts against fear, I get prejudged and hated. I am prejudged and hated because I accidentally delivered my soul to heaven. Okay? Because I delivered my soul to heaven, I am prejudged and hated. And my soul is going to stay in heaven while I'm alive. Okay? My soul stays in heaven. Okay? I'm going after the same evil that attacked Jesus Christ. Okay? So, all right? I fight evil. So I fight evil for Jesus Christ. Okay? I'm actually defending heaven is what I'm doing. When you fight evil, when your love fights evil, you're defending heaven. Okay? Now, in order to defend heaven, you gotta never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? All right? We never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? And now we'll defend heaven. Okay? All right? When you always believe in yourself and you never give up to win against evil, that's going to remove your fear. Okay? That removes your fear because the prejudgment, prejudice, and hate is created from fear. Okay? So if you live in fear, you defend Satan. If you remove your fear, you defend heaven. Did you know when you remove all your fear, your soul enters heaven? Yeah. Okay? That's how Satan keeps you in his control. Satan is fear. Fear is Satan. Okay? Satan keeps you in his control if you live in fear. If you live in fear, you are programmed by Satan to attack heaven with prejudgment, prejuditism, and hate. If you live in fear. If you live in fear, you are programmed by Satan to attack heaven with prejudgment, prejuditism, and hate. Okay? All right? And your soul gets delivered to heaven before you die. Okay? All right? Your soul enters heaven while you're alive. Okay? And then you defend heaven. Okay? That's how we conquer evil. Okay? All right? What happens is the corruption known as Predjudgitism. Okay? The corruption known as Predjudgitism. This is created from fear. Okay? All right? And what this corruption does is it makes you give up. Prejuditism makes you give up. Okay? That's why it's there. Prejuditism and hate makes you give up. That's the reason why it's there. It is there to make you give up so you never see the truth from heaven and you never deliver your soul to heaven. Prejuditism and hate is there to keep your love weak in fear. So it's actually prejudgment, prejuditism, and hate, evil, and fear that is keeping your soul out of heaven. Okay? Because the prejudgment, prejudice, and hate creates fear. Fear creates prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Okay? This is a vicious cycle of fear and evil. This is keeping your souls out of heaven. This is what's keeping your souls out of heaven. Okay? All right? And what that does is that keeps your love weak in fear. By keeping your love weak in fear, you are always under Satan's control. Okay? If your love is weak in fear, you are always under Satan's control. You will attack heaven with prejudgment, prejudice, and hate if you live in fear. Okay? If you remove your fear, you will defend heaven. You will defend love and freedom with its forces of love. Okay? All right? Evil attacks love and freedom and creates fear. That's why it's there. That's the reason why evil is there, is to attack. It attacks love and freedom and creates fear. Okay? When you're defending heaven, okay, you are defending love and freedom with its forces of love. When you defend heaven, okay? Heaven is a beautiful, tranquil, pure love and freedom for your soul. That's what heaven is. Okay? All right? All right. I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. Okay? I believe in Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. Okay? I believe in heaven again. Okay? Fear goes against two things. Fear goes against you believing in yourself and believing in heaven. That's why prejudgment, prejudice, and hate keeps you in fear, so you never believe in heaven. And you never believe in yourself. That's why it's there. Okay? All right? We'll get more into that later. Okay? This corruption is there to make you give up, so you don't deliver your soul to heaven. That's why the corruption is there. The corruption is known as Predjudgitism. Okay? Predjudgitism makes you give up. That's the reason why it's there. Okay? And this corruption is created from fear. Because Satan is fear, fear is Satan. Okay? This is all the truth from heaven. Everything I tell you comes from heaven. None of the information I give you comes from down on this planet. I received the truth from heaven. Okay? I'm in the war for heaven. Because that's what happens, see? It's a war. So I am in the war for heaven, and I gathered all the intelligence, and I'm delivering it to you. Because I am in the war for heaven. Okay? All right? What else can I explain to you? Yeah. Evil attacks love and freedom and creates fear. That's why it's there. Okay? Evil is there to make you give up. Okay? Prejudgitism is there to make you give up. This is the corruption. All right? The corruption that Jesus was going after was prejudgitism. Okay? All right? And he wanted you to overcome this corruption to believing in him when he was alive. Okay? But when you believe in heaven, you also overcome this corruption if you follow Jesus Christ to heaven against evil. Okay? I want you to believe in Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. I want you to believe in heaven again. And I want you to follow Jesus Christ to heaven against evil. Okay? Jesus Christ is powerful, unbreakable love. I am going to show you how to achieve powerful, unbreakable love in my videos. Okay? All right? Nobody fights evil like J.T. Quicks. Okay? All right? I know more about this subject than anybody. My soul's already in heaven. Okay? I was attacked by a lot of prejudgment, prejudice, and hate down through the years because I'm in the war for heaven. Okay? I am constantly prejudged and hated for delivering my soul to heaven. Okay? All right? And that's what's going to happen when you go to deliver your soul to heaven. You're going to become prejudged and hated because you're going to enter the war for heaven. When you enter the war for heaven, you are going to get attacked by prejudgment and hate. When you enter the war for heaven. Okay? That's why I tell you, never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? Never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? This is how we defend heaven. All right? We never ever give up. A good warrior never ever gives up to win against evil. Okay? All right? So, the corruption that Jesus Christ was going after is prejudism. Today, that would be prejudism and hate. Okay? All right? Yeah, I don't know. People say they can't find this word in the dictionary. Well, this word comes from heaven. That's why you can't find it in a dictionary. This word comes from heaven. Okay? Because I am defending heaven. All right? So, just because it doesn't exist in a dictionary doesn't mean that prejudism's not there. Okay? Prejudgment and hate is created from prejudism. Okay? That's why they call it prejudism and hate. Okay? That's the corruption that is found in love. That keeps your love weak in fear. That's why it's there. Prejudism and hate is there to keep your love weak in fear. That's the reason why it's there. Okay? As long as you're in fear, you will never see the truth from heaven, and you will never deliver your soul to heaven. This is what is keeping your soul out of heaven. Prejudgment, prejuditism, and hate keeps you in fear. Prejudgment, prejuditism, and hate and fear is what is keeping your souls out of heaven. Okay? What this does is the prejudgment, prejudice, and hate keeps you in fear. By keeping you in fear, this keeps your love weak. By keeping your love weak, you are under Satan's control. By keeping your love weak, you are programmed by Satan if you live in fear. If you live in fear, you are programmed by Satan to attack heaven with prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Okay? All right? When you deliver your soul to heaven correctly, this is what you're doing. You're defending your love, you're defending heaven, while delivering your soul to heaven. Okay? This defends love and freedom with its forces of love. Okay? When you do that, you're conquering evil. Okay? When we never give up to win against evil, you're defending heaven. Okay? All right? So, and it's enough talking about that. Let's talk about the war for heaven. How all this started. A long, long, long time ago. Back before civilization. Okay? This goes back before civilization. Satan started a war against heaven. Okay? They say this is where Satan got kicked out of heaven. Okay? Satan is fear. Fear is Satan. Okay? So what happened was, when Satan got kicked out of heaven, this is back before civilization. This is long before Jesus Christ, okay? All right? This is back when evil was created. Back before civilization, okay? This is how evil was created, okay? What happened was, when Satan got kicked out of heaven, you all went into fear. You all went into fear, and you stopped delivering your souls to heaven. Because back before civilization, you had to survive in the wild. Okay? You had to survive in the wild. You had this instinct in you to survive in the wild. And that instinct is believing in yourself and never giving up to win. To survive in the wild. That's, okay? And what happened was, you had that instinct in you back when you lived in the wild, back when you were caveman, cavewoman, Indians, things like that, okay? You had to survive in the wild. In order to survive in the wild, you had to believe in yourselves, never give up to win, okay? To survive in the wild. This was back before civilization, okay? And then what happened was, Satan got kicked out of heaven. And when Satan got kicked out of heaven, this is when the war started against heaven. This is where the fear. This is where fear came from. And then what happened was, you all went into fear. Okay? When you all went into fear, you stopped delivering your souls to heaven. Okay? Because back when you were living in the wild, you were delivering your souls to heaven. Okay? All right? Animals deliver their souls to heaven. They believe in themselves because they live in the wild, okay? Animals win when they die, okay? And this is how they do it, okay? What they do is, they believe in themselves. They never give up to win, to survive in the wild. That keeps their soul in heaven while they're alive. That makes them unconditional love. Well, it's the same thing with humans. Okay? So what happened was, when Satan got, let's get back to the war for heaven. When Satan got kicked out of the war, kicked out of heaven, I'm sorry. When Satan got kicked out of heaven, that's when the war started against heaven. Because you all went into fear, and you stopped delivering your souls to heaven. Because when fear was created, That's when Satan got kicked out of heaven. That's when prejudgment, prejuditism, and hate was created. And evil. Okay? So this is where the prejudgment, prejuditism, and hate comes from. It comes from fear. Okay? Because the evil is spawned from the fear. Okay? And then what happened was, as civilization spread throughout the land, so did fear and evil, keeping your souls out of heaven. Okay? Things like socialism, communism, and dictatorships. These are evil. This is keeping your souls out of heaven. Okay? Things like socialism, communism, and dictatorships, they're evil. These keep your souls out of heaven because they keep you in fear. Okay? Alright? They have prejuditism and hate and fear in them. That keeps your souls out of heaven. That's evil. Okay? Prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate and fear is evil. Okay? Prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate is evil, and that keeps you in fear. Okay? So what happened is, as civilization traveled throughout the land, so did fear and evil, keeping your souls out of heaven. And that's it. You lost the truth from heaven. Heaven is the truth. When it comes to fighting evil and delivering your soul to heaven, heaven is the truth. Okay? All right? Yeah. Okay? And what happened was, when you all wanted to fear, you stopped believing in heaven. Fear goes against two things. It goes against you believing in yourself and believing in heaven. Okay? Heaven is a beautiful, tranquil, pure love and freedom for your soul. Okay? That's why evil attacks love and freedom, because it attacks heaven. When evil attacks love and freedom, it attacks heaven. And weakens it, puts it in fear. That's what happens. Okay? When you get attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, that's trying to cause you to give up. Okay? When you get attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, it's trying to make you give up. That's why I tell you, never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? Alright? Yeah. Okay? Alright, so we're talking about the war for heaven. Satan is fear. Fear is not allowed in heaven. You know Satan's not allowed in heaven. Fear is not allowed in heaven. Did you know when you remove all your fear, your soul enters heaven? Did you know that? Okay? We get attacked by evil a couple different ways. Let me explain that. When you're a group of people or a country and you get attacked by evil, you get attacked by terrorism. Okay? If you're a group of people or a country and you get attacked by evil, you get attacked by terrorism. Okay? This attacks love and freedom and creates fear. Okay? If you are an individual and you get attacked by evil, you get attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Okay? That's what you get attacked by. You get attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Prejudgment, prejudice, and hate is evil. Repeat after me. Prejudgment, prejudice, and hate is evil. And this is created from fear. Okay? What happens is, it's called breaking when a person gets attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. What it does is it breaks their love and keeps them weak in fear. That's what it does. Okay? Alright? That's what evil does. Evil breaks love, keeps it weak in fear. That's what prejudgment, prejudice, and hate does. It attacks their love and keeps it weak in fear. Okay? A lot of times when a person gets attacked by evil, they commit suicide because they entered the war for heaven. And they didn't realize that they entered the war for heaven. They start having mental issues and things like that. And because they're being attacked by evil. Okay? And what happens is this causes pain on them. They can't handle the pain. And what happens is evil breaks love. Evil breaks them. And when evil breaks them, they give up. And when they give up, they commit suicide. Okay? That's known as, okay? That's how suicide's created. Okay? If you commit suicide, Satan wins. If you don't commit suicide, you win. Okay? Alright? I want you to win. I don't want evil to win. I want you to win. Okay? Alright? What else? We explained breaking. Evil breaks love, keeps it weak in fear. Okay? Now we're going to talk about the things that are created from fear. Things that are created from fear. Prejudgment, prejuditism, and hate is created from fear. Okay? Prejudgment, prejuditism, and hate creates fear. So what we have is fear and evil. Evil creates fear. Fear creates evil. This is a vicious cycle that is keeping your soul out of heaven. Okay? Alright? This is a vicious cycle keeping your souls out of heaven. Okay? So what we want to do is we're going to break that cycle and deliver your soul to heaven. That's what these videos are about. Okay? We're going to break that cycle. Okay? Things that are caused from fear, prejudgment, prejuditism, and hate. Evils created from the prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate. Because the prejudicism is the corruption. So it's all created from the corruption. The corruption is created from the fear. Okay? The corruption is created from the fear. Right? And the corruption is known as prejudicism. Okay? This is the corruption that Jesus Christ was going after. Okay? Today we call this prejudicism and hate. So all the evil you see around the world is created from the prejudicism and the hate. Okay? Pretty much. Okay? That's how that goes. Evil's created from prejudicism and hate. Terrorism. Terrorism's created from prejudicism and hate. Okay? Where you have... Yeah. Terrorism's created from prejudicism and hate, which is created from fear. Okay? What else? Mental illness and suicide. Mental illness and suicide is created from prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. This creates mental illness and suicide on us. Okay? What happens is, with suicide, well, with mental illness and suicide, the person enters the war for heaven. They enter the war for heaven. They start having mental problems. Okay? They start getting hurt mentally. Okay? And what happens is they start having issues, like mental issues. Things like anxiety, paranoia, what else? Panic attacks, depression, forget about it, depression. I'm depressed. Depression, stress, things like that. All those ailments, that's all created from prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Okay? And what happens is they go into this mental illness. Okay? Because they're being attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. They go into the mental illness, right? They can't handle it anymore. Then they get attacked by evil. Okay? When evil attacks them, this hurts. This hurts them. This causes mental problems on them. This hurts them really bad. And when they get hurt, they're in pain. This puts them in pain. And they can't handle the pain. And what happens is they give up. They give up. And when they give up, they commit suicide. If you commit suicide, Satan wins. If you don't commit suicide, you win. Okay? All right? What else? Hate and corruption. Hate and corruption is created from prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Okay? Where you have hate and corruption, you have pain and suffering. Okay? Prejuditism and hate and corruption is prejuditism and hate. So in order to remove this, we need to remove the fear. When we remove the fear, we will fight back evil. Okay? When we remove the fear, we will fight back evil. We fight back prejudice and hate when we remove the fear. Okay? Because you're increasing the forces of love. When you remove the fear, you will increase the forces of love. This fights back hate and corruption. Okay? Because it fights back evil. Okay? What else? Chaos. Chaos is created from prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Chaos. Okay? What else? All the bad stuff you see going on around the world is created from prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. It's created from fear. All the bad stuff you see going on around the world is created from fear. Satan is fear. Fear is Satan. You need to accept this as the truth. When you accept this as the truth, we will start fighting evil. Because when you realize that Satan is fear, fear is Satan, you will remove your fear. And figure out that fear is no good for you. Okay? All right. What else? You being a sinner. That's created from your own fear. Okay? All right? That's created from your own fear. What happens is you have fear in you. That fear is keeping your love weak. Okay? And that's what's making you sin. Because your love is weak. As you remove more and more of your fear, you will overcome your bad habits. Okay? What happens is as you remove more and more of your fear, you're going to remove the corruption out of your love. You will stop prejudging and hating others. Okay? When you remove the fear, you will stop prejudging and hating others because you'll be removing the prejudice and the hate out of your love. Okay? When you remove all this prejudice and hate out of your love, you become a non-sinner, and then your soul enters heaven. Okay? When you remove all your fear, your soul enters heaven. And you will start seeing the truth from heaven, things like that. Okay? Because your soul has entered heaven. You're going to know what heaven knows when your soul enters heaven. Okay? All right? You're going to start seeing what I see. You'll start seeing the truth in real time. Things like that. Okay? All right? All the bad stuff you see going on around the world is created from fear. Fear is bad. Fear is no good. Fear is Satan. Satan is fear. Okay? All right? Let's talk about removing your fear and delivering your souls to heaven. Okay? Jesus Christ never ever gives up to win against evil. You want to know how I know that? Because Jesus Christ is unbreakable. Okay? That's how I know that. And Jesus Christ is unbreakable even when he was on the cross. He could not be broken by evil. Okay? Even when he was on the cross. Okay? That's how Jesus Christ conquered evil. Jesus Christ never ever gives up to win against evil. That's how Jesus Christ conquered evil. Okay? So we're going to talk about removing your fear and delivering your souls to heaven. Okay? All animals win when they die. You want to know why that is? Because they live in the wild. Okay? And they have this instinct in them. Okay? That instinct is believing in themselves, never giving up to win, to survive in the wild. Okay? And that removes their fear. Animals don't live in fear. Their soul stays in heaven while they're alive. Okay? Because they never give up to win, to survive in the wild. That's why animals are unconditional love. Okay? Well, it works the same way with a human. Okay? We never give up to win against evil. because now you're living in civilization, okay? Because you're living in civilization, there's fear and evil. So now it's always believe in yourself. Yes, you can deliver your soul to heaven. Never give up to win against evil. Okay? That's going to do is, that's going to make your love powerful and unbreakable. Just like Jesus Christ. Because now you're following Jesus Christ to heaven against evil. Okay? All right? What happens is, as you believe in yourself, you're going to start removing the fear. Believing in yourself removes your fear. Okay? Never giving up to win against evil. That's making your love unbreakable. Okay? So what you're doing is, this is going to build courage. This builds courage. This actually increases the forces of your love because you're removing the fear out of your love. The more fear you remove out of your love, the more you will increase the forces of your love. Okay? The more you increase the forces of your love starts to fight back evil. You start to defend heaven, is what you do. Because you're making your love unbreakable. You're making your love powerful and unbreakable. Just like Jesus Christ. Okay? So what you're doing is always believing in yourself and never giving up to win against evil makes your love powerful and unbreakable. Okay? Right? Heaven is a beautiful, tranquil, pure love and freedom for your soul. That's what heaven is. Okay? All right? Heaven is a beautiful, tranquil, pure love and freedom for your soul. Okay? And what happens is, thrive for pure love and freedom. Okay? When you follow Jesus Christ to heaven against evil, you're removing your fear. Okay? All right? Don't fear God. They got you fearing God. Don't fear God. Okay? Jesus Christ, love in heaven. Okay? We love you. We pray for you. We cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Jesus Christ has your back when you get attacked by evil. Okay? Make Jesus Christ your best friend. Do you fear your best friend? No. Make the forces of love your best friend. Don't fear the forces of love. The forces of love is Jesus Christ, love in heaven. That is the forces of love. Okay? The forces of love is Jesus Christ, love in heaven. That is the forces of love that fights evil. Okay? So, I want you to believe in the forces of love again. I want you to believe in heaven again. Okay? So believe in Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. Okay? All right? You need to believe in heaven again. Know that heaven is a pure love and freedom for your soul. When you think of Jesus Christ, think of pure love and freedom for your soul. Because that's what he is. His soul is in heaven. He's part of a pure love and freedom for your soul. Okay? All right? Make Jesus. You can talk to Jesus anytime you want. You can talk to Jesus Christ anytime you want. He hears you. Okay? All right? We at Jesus Christ Love in Heaven, we love you. We pray for you. We cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Okay? And you can talk to Jesus Christ anytime you want. Okay? Judgment. There is no judgment. There is no judgment in the forces of love. Okay? All right? So you don't have to fear judgment. Okay? There is no judgment. You're the judge whether you want to deliver your soul to heaven or not. Okay? You're the judge. Okay? All right? And you don't have to fear death. You want to know why? Because you're delivering your soul to heaven before you die. So that means your soul's already going to be in heaven. That means you're going to win when you die. If you know you're going to win when you die, you're not going to fear death. Okay? All right? So, all right? Now, what happens is, as you're believing in yourself, and you're never giving up. I want you to do what they say can't be done. Okay? Now, what I mean by do what they say can't be done, I want you to bust the laws of prejudice. Okay? The laws of prejudice are things like, I can't, I cannot, you can't, you cannot, that's impossible. These are the laws of prejudice. I want you to bust that, okay? I want you to make that motivation when you hear things like that. Make it motivate you even more, okay? I want you to bust that, okay? I want you to break evil. I don't want evil breaking you. I want you to break evil, okay? That's the idea. That's why I tell you never ever give up to win against evil, okay? That is there to make you give up. The laws of prejudice are there to make you give up. We never ever give up to win against evil, okay? All right? Especially when you're delivering your soul to heaven. Yes, you can deliver your soul to heaven, okay? Heaven is a beautiful, tranquil, pure love and freedom for your soul. Follow Jesus Christ to heaven against evil. That's what you're doing, okay? What else? As you increase the forces of your love, you're going to start overcoming your bad habits. Okay? You start to overcome your bad habits. Okay? I overcame drinking a long time ago. What else? I overcame some other bad habits, you know. The biggest one I want you to overcome is suicide. I want you to overcome suicide. Okay? That's the tough one. I want you to overcome suicide. Okay? Never ever give up to win against evil. That will overcome suicide. That will make your love unbreakable. What evil does is evil breaks love. Okay? Evil breaks love, causing you to give up. So I don't want you to give up. I want to make your love unbreakable. So we never ever give up to win against evil. That will prevent suicide. Never ever giving up to win against evil will prevent suicide if you get attacked by evil. Okay? We never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? Alright? And that will overcome suicide. Okay? What you're going to do is you're going to increase the forces of your love. And as you're increasing the forces of your love, you're going to start seeing more and more the truth from heaven. You're going to automatically behave. Okay? And as you remove more and more of your fear, you're going to stop prejudging and hating others. Okay? You will stop prejudging and hating others. What else? You may start seeing evil. Like I see. I see evil. I see Satan. I never give up to win against evil. My love's increasing. Okay? So what happens is, you may start seeing evil. You're definitely going to see the truth in real time. You're definitely going to see the truth in real time. What I mean see the truth in real time is down here on the planet, you're going to see the truth. You're going to know you're being lied to, things like that. Other things I overcame smoking. I used to smoke cigarettes, so I quit smoking. That was after I was attacked by evil. Okay? What happened was, I accidentally delivered my soul to heaven. This is how I delivered my soul to heaven, by the way, is what I'm explaining to you. Okay? This is exactly how I delivered my soul to heaven. I followed Jesus Christ to heaven against evil. And I'm explaining it to you. Okay? So, what happens is, your love's going to increase. And as your love increases, you're going to overcome things. So you start overcoming your bad habits. I overcame some bad habits that I had. I definitely overcame it. Okay? And when you overcome your bad habits, like smoking, I quit smoking. Okay? I did that after I was attacked by evil. My soul entered heaven. Okay? And then later on, I was attacked by evil. This destroyed my entire life. My entire life was destroyed because I became prejudged and hated. Because I became prejudged and hated, I was fired and blacklisted from my job, never to work again. I was never able to get a job again after this, because I am prejudged and hated. Okay? Everybody I worked for hated my guts, because what happens is my love drives them mad. My love drives them mad, causing them to hate me. So I'm probably the most hated person on the planet. You know? So, okay? And that's what caused me to get prejudged and hated. And now, because I drove them mad, I got fired and blacklisted, never to work again. I went into mental illness, and after I realized that the evil was causing my mental illness, that the prejudgment, prejudice, and hate was causing my mental illness, I overcame mental illness. I went into a really deep depression to where it hurt. I was in pain. I went into a deep depression to where it hurt. Okay? And prejudgment, prejudice, and hate caused my mental illness. And when I realized that the prejudgment, prejudice, and hate was causing my mental illness later on, that's when I overcame mental illness. I overcame mental illness, and I started pulling out of my depression. What happened was I went into a really deep depression to where it hurt when I was attacked by evil, okay? And what happened was, because I couldn't go back to work, I didn't know what I was going to do with my life. I'm there for 3 years trying to figure out what I'm going to do with my life, because I couldn't go back to work because nobody would hire me. Okay? Because I'm prejudged and hated. So nobody would hire me for a job. Okay? So what happened was I actually started singing. Okay? I started doing karaoke. And when I started doing the karaoke, I started feeling better. And I started pursuing singing as a talent. When I started pursuing the singing as a talent, I started feeling better and better. This repaired my soul. Okay? This actually repaired my soul, because my soul was injured because I was attacked by evil. Okay? I was attacked by evil so bad I couldn't operate a motor vehicle or nothing. I was hurt for a long time. Okay? It took a while to come back. I was attacked by evil bad. But I never gave up to win against evil. Winners don't quit, quitters don't win. That made my love unbreakable. When you get attacked by evil, you're defending heaven. Okay? Alright? So, alright? So what happens is, I'm not going to say that you're going to get attacked by evil. Depends on the environment that you're in. Okay? You could deliver your soul to heaven, not have a problem at all. It just depends on the environment that you're in. I lived in a quagmire of hate. I was constantly getting hated. I was constantly hated, and they constantly hated me and broke my balls. Constantly. Throughout my entire life, because I'm in the war for heaven. Okay? I was attacked by hate, ball breaking, chop breaking, the stab in the back, prejuditism attack. They talked behind my back. They blamed me for this, blamed me for that. Everything was my fault. Nothing I did was ever good enough. Forget about it, etc., etc., etc. I was attacked by prejuditism and hate. I was attacked by that down through the years. It never ended. The prejudgment, prejudice, and hate never ended. I was constantly attacked by that. I lived in a quagmire of hate. Then it finally caught up to me, and that's when I was attacked by evil. Okay? For delivering my soul to heaven, I was attacked by evil. Because I was, okay? When you get attacked by evil, you're defending heaven. Okay? That's what happened to me. All right? Okay? I am prejudged and hated because I fight evil for Jesus Christ. Okay? I am going after the same evil that attacked Jesus Christ. Okay? Yeah. All right? What else? As you remove more and more of your fear, this is what's going to happen. You're going to start becoming unconditional love. Okay? You start to become unconditional love. You're going to start sensing things like fear, hate, and love. You'll start sensing this stuff. Okay? I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love in heaven. I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love and heaven. I do not bow and break to anything else. That's important right there. I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love and heaven. Okay? I conquered evil. Okay? So I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love and heaven. Okay? I am unbreakable, just like Jesus Christ. Okay? Evil can't break me. Okay? I do not bow and break to prejuditism and hate. I do not bow and break to prejuditism and hate. I learned the difference from heaven. Okay? I learned the difference between the forces of love and evil from heaven. Okay? Because I never give up to win against evil. Okay? And that's increasing the forces of my love. Okay? All right? What else? Yeah. Okay? Then what happens is, as you move more and more of your fear, you're going to become a non-sinner. Like I said, you're going to overcome your bad habits. So you start to become a non-sinner as you're overcoming your bad habits. Okay? So you start to overcome your bad habits, you become a non-sinner, okay? And your soul enters heaven because you removed all your fear. Your soul enters heaven, you win, okay? Now, you're going to win when you die as long as you keep your soul in heaven. As long as you stay unbreakable, your soul stays in heaven because you're defending heaven, okay? Your soul stays in heaven, okay? Never give up to win against evil. And that will keep your soul in heaven. We never give up to win against evil, no matter what. And your soul will stay in heaven after you die. Okay? That's how you win when you die. Okay? All right? Yeah. Okay? All right? Now we're going to get into talking about the forces of love versus evil. Okay? Or evil versus the forces of love. Okay? We're going to talk about that. Okay? We have our evil. Okay? We have our prejudgment, prejuditism, and hate. Evil, demons, trolls, and cowards. Okay? We have our prejudgment, prejuditism, and hate. Evil, demons, trolls, and cowards. They defend Satan. Okay? They defend Satan. They live in fear. Okay? All right? They are enemy combatants to heaven. Okay? The prejudgment, prejuditism, and hate, evil, demons, trolls, and cowards are enemy combatants to heaven. Okay? All right? They defend Satan. They are programmed by Satan to attack heaven with prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate. They are programmed by Satan to attack heaven with prejudgment, prejudicism, and hate. This is what they attack. They attack the truth from heaven, which is what am I explaining, right? They hate heaven, okay? They hate heaven because, see, hate's created from fear. So they hate heaven, okay? And they attack the forces of love that come from heaven, which would be me. Okay? All right? All right? That's the prejudgment, prejuditism, and hate. Demons, trolls, and cowards. They are enemy combatants to heaven. Okay? Their souls are not going to heaven. Okay? Unless they decide to deliver their souls to heaven. Okay? So, all right? What else? Yeah. Now what you're doing is, I'm gonna explain the forces of love. What you're doing is you're delivering your soul to heaven, okay? This is what you're doing. You're defending your love, you're defending heaven, while delivering your soul to heaven. You'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. You'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. Okay? All right? You'll be powerful, unbreakable love, just like Jesus Christ. Okay? And what that's going to do is you're going to become the forces of love, because now your soul has entered heaven. When your soul has entered heaven, the forces of your love is going to be strong and powerful. Okay? So the forces of your love is going to react against fear. When the forces of your love reacts against fear, that's going to drive the prejudgment, prejuditism, and hate, demons, trolls, and cowards. That's going to drive them mad. That drives them mad. And then they hate you. Okay? Then they hate you. And then when they attack you, they're going to attack you with prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Evil. Okay? Because your love hurt their prejudice when it reacted against their fear. It's going to react against their fear, and it's going to hurt their prejudice when it reacts against their fear, because Satan is fear. Okay? So they are programmed by Satan to break love, because now you're unbreakable love. So what they're going to do is they're going to try to break you. Okay? They're going to attack you with hate, ball breaking, child breaking, the stab in the back, prejudice attack. They're going to talk behind your back. They're going to blame you for this, blame you for that. Everything is your fault. Nothing you do is good enough, etc., etc., etc. Forget about it. Okay? That's what you get attacked by when you get attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Okay? Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. You don't have to say nothing at all. You don't have to say nothing at all. Okay? Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. You're defending heaven. Okay? If you stay unbreakable, you win. As long as you're unbreakable, you win. Okay? Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. That will make you unbreakable. As long as you're unbreakable, you win. Okay? Alright? When you win, heaven wins. Because what did I say? You're defending your love. You're defending heaven. While delivering your soul to heaven, you're defending love and freedom with its forces of love. Well, evil attacks love and freedom and creates fear. That's what it does. It breaks love. By making you unbreakable, you're defending heaven. Okay? When you win, heaven wins. Okay? Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. Okay? You don't have to say nothing at all. Alright? This is what attacked Jesus Christ. This is the same evil that attacked Jesus Christ. Would you like me to explain? Jesus Christ is powerful, unbreakable love. Okay? The forces of his love reacted against fear. And when the forces of his love reacted against fear, it drove the prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, demons, trolls, and cowards. It drove them mad. He drove them mad. And then they attacked him with prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, causing his crucifixion. Okay? Alright? He was unbreakable. Even when he was on the cross, his soul was already in heaven before they put him on the cross. His love was unbreakable. His love was unbreakable. They couldn't break him. They tried to break him. They couldn't break him. Even when he was on the cross, he could not be broken. Jesus Christ never ever gives up to win against evil. That made his love unbreakable, and that's how he conquered evil. So after he died, his soul stayed in heaven. Okay? His soul stayed in heaven after he died. Okay? Jesus Christ was attacked by evil before he could show you how to deliver your souls to heaven. That's another truth I learned from heaven. When my soul entered heaven, one of the truths I learned from heaven was Jesus Christ was attacked by evil before he could show you how to deliver your souls to heaven. Okay? That's another truth I learned. Okay? Jesus Christ. We, at Jesus Christ, love in heaven. We love you. We pray for you. We cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Okay? Because we're all in this together. Okay? All right? So as we can all fight evil together. If we all do this together, we can wipe evil out. If we all remove our fear together. You know that? Yeah. Okay? All right? I don't forgive them. You want to know why I don't forgive them? Unless they ask. If they apologize and ask for forgiveness, then I forgive them. But if they don't ask me for forgiveness and attack me with prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, I don't forgive them. You want to know why? Because you're in a war. This is a war for heaven. You're in the war for heaven. You got to get tough like a warrior. Okay? You're in the war for heaven. If you were fighting in a war and you forgave the enemy, you would never win the war. You understand? Okay? All right? Well, that's what happens with me. See, the forces of my love drives the prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, demons, trolls, and cowards. It drives them mad. The forces of my love. This is why I'm prejudged and hated. Okay? That's the truth. This is the truth from heaven. Okay? All right? All right? Let's say you're being attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Okay? All right? Let's say somebody hates you. They're breaking your balls, breaking your chops. Okay? You don't have to say nothing at all. Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. Okay? So let's say you're being attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. You're going to get attacked by hate, ball breaking, chop breaking, the stab in the back, prejudice attack. They're going to talk behind your back. They're going to blame you for this, blame you for that. Everything is your fault. Nothing you do is ever good enough, etc., etc., etc. Forget about it. Okay? Don't give up. Don't give in. Always win against evil. Okay? You don't have to say nothing at all. Okay? And if you do say something, say, hey, go pound sand. Go kick rocks. Okay? Or you can tell them, hey, go take your prejudice and hate. You can shove it up your... You can tell them that. Yeah, you can curse. That's all right. You're defending heaven. You have every right to defend heaven. As long as you stay unbreakable, you're defending heaven. They break love. That's what they do. The prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, demons, trolls, and cowards are programmed by Satan to break love. They're trying to break you. As long as you stay unbreakable, your soul stays in heaven. As long as you stay unbreakable, your soul stays in heaven. That's why I don't forgive them. Because my soul stays in heaven. Okay? If I want forgiveness, I ask Jesus Christ's love in heaven for forgiveness, and I get it. Okay? I can talk to Jesus Christ anytime I want. You can talk to Jesus Christ anytime you want. He hears you. Okay? When you get attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, don't give up, don't give in, always win against evil. When you win, heaven wins. When you win, heaven wins. Okay? Right? A good warrior never ever gives up to win against evil. Okay? Alright? A good warrior never ever gives up to win against evil. They kick the crap out of evil and they deliver their souls to heaven. Okay? Alright? So, when you win, heaven wins. When we win, heaven wins. This is a war for heaven. I want you unbreakable. A good warrior is unbreakable. That's why we never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? Alright? Always believe in yourself. Yes, you can deliver your soul to heaven, and your soul gets delivered to heaven before you die. So when you die, your soul stays in heaven. That means you will win when you die, if you never give up to win against evil. Okay? Alright? So, alright, yeah. Okay? Let's say somebody's breaking your balls, breaking your chops. You tell them, hey, go take your prejuditism and hate, and you can shove it. You can tell them that. That's how we slay demons around here. You want to slay a demon? Every time you say something like that to somebody, you just slayed a demon. Okay? So, alright? Don't give up, don't give in, always win against evil. Don't give up, don't give in, always win against evil. You can tell them they can take their prejudice and hate and they can shove it. You can tell them where to stick it, okay? You don't have to say nothing at all. As long as you don't give up. Don't give up, don't give in, always win against evil. You don't have to say nothing at all if you don't want to. Okay? We're making you unbreakable so evil can't break your love anymore. Okay? Alright? So, the corruption known as prejuditism is there to make you give up. That's why it's there. That is the truth. Okay? And that's what's keeping your soul out of heaven. Prejudgment, prejuditism, and hate is keeping your soul out of heaven by keeping you in fear. What we're doing is we're going to bust that cycle, remove the fear, put your soul back in heaven where it belongs. That's what we're doing. Okay? So, all right? When you win, heaven wins. We are warriors. Let's be warriors together. When we win, heaven wins. Okay? When you win, heaven wins. Okay? All right? We at Jesus Christ Love in Heaven, we love you. We pray for you. We cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Until next week, I love you. Bye.